Well, this is a bowing lesson to help us bow on individual strings and not hit the other strings. We talked about the bow being bowed and that there's a curve. Well, what happens when sometimes we bow, we end up curving our bow and then we hit the string below it. So whenever you draw the bow on a string, you want to draw it straight, just like, have you ever seen railroad tracks and they're lined up next to each other? They don't deviate, they don't wobble. So you want to make sure when you're on each string that the angle of the bow is for that string only. And you don't have to move your arm a whole bunch. It's mostly your wrist that changes the angle. Look at this. I'm hardly moving my arm. I'm mostly moving my wrist. So in order to do this, for one thing, we need to have good posture and position. Because if we're slouching and sitting in a chair and there's an arm in the way, there's no way that you can bow properly. That's what's so particular about the violin. How you hold it and the position you're in makes a lot of difference in how it sounds. So we're going to do a few short bowing exercises, just changing strings on open strings. So follow me. You go first to G, then to D, A, and E. And we're going to go backwards. And of course, you want to keep the bow flat on the string, and you want to keep it in the sweet spot. And so now we're going to try with fingers. So we're going to go A, 1, 2, and then to the D. So that's simple, right? So now we're going to go with fingers on both the strings. And we're going to play the song Frère Jacques. Let's just play that. One more time. Now another thing to get used to when you're bowing is short little bows in the middle of the bow. So we're going to finish the song Frère Jacques. Let's keep repeating that because this is a very good exercise. And then then the very end of the song is open D, A, first finger on G, and back to open D. Now the thing about playing violin, especially with songs like that, you play little parts of the song and you practice them over and over again and you make the string changes exact. You are the master of your bow. So wherever you tell your bow to go, however you move it, that's where it's going to go. So you have to have your mind made up where you're going, hit that note, and play it clean. That's what they call playing it clean. So let's play Frère Jacques together. 1, 2, ready, go. If you play that over and over again, you can learn the song, and next week when we do our lesson, we can play it in a round. It'd be really fun. Okay, enjoy your practice.